Okay, so the Dragos is back for another part of Resident Evil, this game that I love so much. But I wanted to take this moment um, to make a big rant on the upcoming movie of Resident Evil, the fake version of Resident Evil that comes from the Hollywood, that is gonna be called the final chapter.
Just stay there.
Okay.
So I wanted to take this moment, you know, that I just saw the trailer yesterday, last night, and I was just super pissed
Follow me.
Right.
because pretty much after Resident Evil 2, the movie version, quoting, I was getting extremely disappointed with these movies, and I was feeling like Resident Evil, the video games, they will always deserve a far better than what those shit movies they do. And I understand perfectly that they're supposed to be two different timelines. That the developers from the movie, I guess one of them is Paul Anderson. He or them, they decide to make a whole storyline that doesn't have to do shit with what happened in the video game. It's pretty much only like the base essential content of what Resident Evil is. The whole thing about the bioorganic weapons and the umbrella threat and all this. So they pretty much based that in their movies. They took that out of the game and they did their own super action based thing out of it. So, I was just hoping, that after like the fourth movie, I guess it was the first one or the fifth, I don't even remember which was the last one, because I honestly, I tried to see the last one only because they introduced Chris Redfield
Coming.
in the story, and so I had to watch the movie, but I didn't even watch it to the very end because I was like, what, fuck this movie, man. This shit is not Resident Evil. The shit is just a fucking marketing shit that Hollywood is making out of the real, original, canon story for the video games. And I think it was the last one that they killed Barry. And I was so super pissed because I remember they added Leon and Barry in those movies. And they killed Barry, I remember. And I was like, you know what? I had enough of this shit, man. Fuck these movies, man. They're only killing and destroying the series. Like, I was just, god damn it, man. How the hell they gonna do that to the fans, man? And they even put Leon Kennedy in it. And that guy, that was not the real Leon, man. That guy, it was just a puppeteer model that they thought that kind of looks like him, and they added in the movie. And many of his actions were so fucking off character, Like, I remember that part when this kid, this young girl, she was like asking for help or something, and Alice, the main character from the movies version, she was like, we got to help her, and Leon, he said something like, no, forget about her, she's pretty much done for, there's no need to rescue her. And Alice, she was like, fuck you, and you know what, it's true. I mean, the real Leon, he will never say something like that, man. you know I know Leon, he's not my favorite main character of the story. My two main male characters are Chris Redfield and Billy Cohen. But I know that Leon, he will never say some shit like that. He will risk his life with this girl because
Who's the master of unlocking now, huh? Come on, hurry.
Okay.
it's a good one. Because you know what, they're all like real legit heroes, and that's something so off character that in that moment I remember I turned the movie off and I was like, fuck this shit, man. I will never see a fucking Hollywood version of Resident Evil movie ever again.
Gotcha.
Then, years pass after that, and now they're gonna bring the final chapter.
Just
Whatever the
stay
fuck
there.
that
Follow
means.
me.
Right.
So, I was like, okay, I got to
There's too
continue this
many of them.
series.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Okay.
I got to continue this series, and I took this moment to do a sort of rant and thoughts about what I think, the fucking shit Hollywood eyes version of the Resident Evil are compared to the video game, which to me the video game, with all his flaws or whatever, it will always be.
You all right?
Fine.
So yeah, man, I was saying that with all the flaws of the video games or whatever, to me the video game timeline will always be the real one and always be the superior one, the one that has the real character that we love, the one that has all those real memorable moments, all those real moments that we really you know are in us, the true Resident Evil fans. So I don't know. I'm just, the last chapter. They got to be fucking kidding me. I hope they really mean it when they say it's the last chapter. I really hope, that this is gonna be the last one from this shitty, goddamn, awful Hollywood version. Cause before I saw this trailer, I was hoping to see what I've been hoping to see. Is a reboot to the movies.
Well, that was a really long way around.
I'm trying to shut up when the characters are talking because at the same time, I'm doing my playthrough in this game, and I hate to talk when the NPCs are talking. So I'm just taking, like the opportunity to do my rant on what I feel about this shit, and I was like, you know what? I got to continue this series because this is a remake of my series, and I'm doing it for the second time because my first time, I thought that I could do far better justice, So anyway, like I said, I've been hoping for these live action movies. I've been hoping to see a reboot to this fucking series, and bring back like the real Resident Evil from the games into the movies. Kind of like the way the CGI movies from Capcom did. The Generation and Damnation, which I like Damnation a lot, and the Generation I like it too, but it could have been so much better and far more scarier too. Uh, I felt that the Generation was a little bit watered down to what I could have been. At least Damnation, it was, more like closer to what Resident Evil should be. But I do like both movies. Don't get me wrong. I don't hate the Generation or anything. So this is my idea, right?
Coming.
I've been hoping that what they should really do is somebody that they really, really understand and love the series from the video game. And what they got to do is make a reboot and starting from Resident Evil Zero, right? If they can make a movie that stars, like, imagine that they make this mix of Resident Evil Zero and Resident Evil 1 together, put it into one movie. A 3 hour movie, 4 hour movie, I don't care. As long they make it right and they make it perfect. That's what I want to see, man. That's what I want to see right there.
Jesus, is anyone even out there? Ugh, fucking shit on a stick.
That's her. That's my baby.
Any luck in there, Mara? No. Piece of shit must be busted.
can say that again. This was logged 6 months ago. Jesus, Moira.
Your daughter's name is... Moira?
Yeah. Why? Hey, kid. You okay?
Moira. She's dead.
What?
Next time on Revelations 2.
Moira was trying to get to that tower when I was with her.
I need you to take me there. Can you do that?
But if we've been infected with something...
I promise I'll catch up. Is this the place? The Biohazard?
Don't be scared.
So, you finally came. I knew.
We're off this motherfucking island! Mother of balls! My life is awesome!
Just like Keith, you two, man. Fun shit.
Go on without me! We'll regroup later! You heard him, Gabe! Go!
You stay the hell alive, Fisher. Yo, Fernandez. Check it.
Is this the place? The Biohazard? Whatever?
Yeah. Where life begins. That Thompson's?
Yeah. I'll be examining this. Oh, balls! Gabe!
Gabe?
Redfield. You're alive.
All right, get up.
God! You owe me a pair of underpants!
Come on in.
Newbie's okay, too.
Oh, I knew it was you guys. Any requests?
We woke up in the middle of the woods. How about you?
Some kind of rundown prison. Gabe. Gina's dead.
Shit. Thompson's gone, too.
Yeah, but I remember to take his bracelet. Eddie would want me to find out how it ticks.
You chopped off his fucking hand?
Sometimes you have to make the hard choice. Come on, let's see what's in this building.
Stay there.
Roger.
Welcome to the brink of true fear.
The Overseer. What do you want?
I need to throw you at the wall and see who sticks and who doesn't. The wall, in this case, is a special virus that I injected into each of you.
A what? You what? I'm no lab rat. She can stick it right up her all-seeing ass.
But if we've been infected with something...
That bitch stuck a needle in me?
Just put it out of your head. Redfield, walk with me. Come on.
Okay, so yeah, I'm trying to, you know, talk in the right moment. A Resident Evil 0 dash Resident Evil 1 remake. Why, you know, why in the hell is that so hard to come by? How comes that many artists that got money and, you know, and talent, and they love this series since Resident Evil 1? How come nobody can, you know, how come nobody came with that idea, you know, and execute it? So instead, we always gonna be getting these fucking Paul Anderson versions all the time, man. Like, wow, this is gonna be like the sixth or the seventh of these fucking movies, and it's always the same shit, the same fucking copy paste from one to the other one. This guy, the director, pulling Mila Jovovich in the middle of the movie is like the main, you know, heroine, just because, only because she is his wife or his woman or whatever. I mean, I don't want anybody to really get me wrong. I don't hate Mila Jovovich. I think she has talent. She, you know, she's a very beautiful woman that you know, that she can do some acting too, you know, which is really rare to see in Hollywood. But I can never compare her character with somebody like Claire Redfield or Jill Valentine, you know. It's just no, man. In Resident Evil 2, they brought the cameo of, you know, Jill Valentine, and you know, while I think they really choose a very beautiful actress model for her,
Follow me! On my way!
somebody that really looked good as her personality, you know.
I gotta show you something over here.
She wasn't the real Jill Valentine, man.
Man, I hope Fisher's okay.
Neil? Neil was with you?
Yeah, we got split up on the way here.
I mean, what it really did anger me is that Alice, it was like, you know, overshadowing her character. Like, she was being always, you know, Jill was always like this vulnerable, scared girl, and Alice, she was like this ultra mega badass that always make look Jill bad, you know, and it's just, why, man? Okay, so there's a medal here. Why these movies, they always got a ton. They also added Carlos, and in the movie that came right after, I don't remember if it was called Extinction, or I don't remember the name of the third movie, the one in the desert, you know, that he had the whole Mad Max look to it. That it was all in the wasteland, and so they put Carlos to there just to die at the end of the movie. And I was like, wait a moment, why, if they haven't killed him on the main series from the video game, why in the fuck they're gonna kill him in the movies, you know? So it was exactly after that point when I was like, you know what, I'm beginning to really hate these fucking Hollywood movies, man. First of all, when you see the ending of Resident Evil 2, the movie, and the beginning of the third one, it didn't make any fucking sense. Like, they just give you this convoluted, DC ass fucking ending just to give you the next movie, and nothing from that movie will make sense with the other movie. Like, they don't tell you what the fuck's going on there, why all that happened, and why. I don't know if maybe the book, you know, version of this, you know, the novel, it tell you all this and makes sense. I really cannot tell. I don't know, because I never have any really real interest into the novels. I got many of the books from Resident Evil, based on the the video game timeline. And those I read them. I got Resident Evil 0, I got Code Veronica, I got Resident Evil 1, and all those are follow the main canon story. And those I've been reading them, and I love those books because they give you so much depth for the characters and the situation of what happened to the lore of Resident Evil that even the games they don't totally give you. So anyway, then they come and they kill, Barry Burton and their piece of shit fucking movie, and I was like, why? I'm not gonna sit down here and wait till they kill Chris Redfield and Claire. Just watch the new movie, okay? I'm not gonna watch it. I am refusing to watch the shit. I'm not gonna watch any more of the Hollywood version of Resident Evil, okay? Unless it's a remake, a reboot. That's what I want to see. That's the only moment I'm gonna give them a chance ever again. But I was going to say that just watch this movie, and they're gonna kill another main character. They're gonna kill either Claire, or I don't know if Chris Redfield is there or not, or Ada Wong. I don't know. All I know is I see Alice and their version of Claire Redfield, which I don't want to say is the worst. I don't want to say she's a bad actress for the role, because I don't know her name, but I like the actress.
The lights are on in that one house.
I like the actress that they use for her, but I don't think that she's worked perfectly for Claire. I think Claire deserves, I don't know, man. It has to be really unreal, the character, to make him feel like Claire, because Claire, she's this very, very beautiful woman, and I don't think that, the one from the movie, it does justice enough to that. It's just the way she acts, the way it's like she feels a little bit like, I don't know, like out. I don't know how to say it, like miscast. So well, before you open the door, you wanna come here. Oh shit! And open this one. Now you wanna wait for Claire to come and help you. Well, she got hit by the monster. There's nothing I can do with that. And that's not my fault. Yeah, fuck you for that. Now I'm bleeding. Got to cure that. Tourniquet, nice. Hey buddy, fuck you. Joy. So yeah, it's a good strategy here. You switch to the light, make him blind, and then go and KO this bitch down. It's really a good way to save your ammunition too. If you don't want to go all, happy trigger and burning all your ammunition. Man, I just love the look of this game. You see, this game right here is a true Resident Evil game, man. It's a game I've been always happy that exists. I always love the Revelation series, and what I think this one, what I think about this one that make it a little bit better than Revelations 1, but in terms of gameplay, I'm not talking about the game itself, because to me both, hell yeah, I need that. To me both, they are equally good games. But this one, Revelation 2, it has a better, more fluid gameplay, and also combines a lot of the formula from Resident Evil 0 Code Veronica, and the Revelation series, like well, more like the modern Resident Evils, like Resident Evil 4, 5, 6, and Revelations 1, and I for the most part I really love all the Resident Evil games. Um, I guess 5 is the one I like the least because of the direction they had, and because I know the game could have been a hell of a lot better too. Same goes for 6, but I think 6 it had a real fun gameplay and mechanics, and it was very innovating and very fast paced, and I didn't mind many of the changes. But Resident Evil Revelation 1, it took the series back to that more traditional classic roots, where it felt a lot more like a mix of the traditional old classic formula of Resident Evil combined with the modern Resident Evil. Shit, that thing always frightens me, man. Oh wait, there's something. Oh, I never knew about this here. Wow, that's a good sapphire right there. So yeah, man, I am actually, even if I don't seem like it, I'm super pissed about this movie because, right away I was like, fuck this, man. I want to go and play the video games now. I want to try to play the games and forget about that this shit is happening. And I'm just tired, man. Really, really fucking tired of all this goddamn shit, Hollywoodized series of Resident Evil. And I just want to see the video game, I want to see the real video game in the movie. That's what I want to see, man. Anyway, I came out here because it's better if you go and loot this whole area before you talk to the guy waiting for you and on the helicopter. I think there's some jewel around here too. Really love the look of this game, man. Yeah, right there. There's one gem right there. So yeah, I hope many people, well, if they ever watch this video, because I know my channel is very fucking underrated and underviewed. I hope that many don't mind that I'm taking a really slow pace, because that's how I like to portray my games, and this is how you make justice to a type of game like this. I'm trying not to rush it. I'm trying to pay attention to every corner, and at the same time, I decided to take it super slow in this episode because I really, really want to talk about this thing that has been bugging me for so long, and it's called the fucking piece of shit Hollywood versions of Resident Evil. The fake evil. Hey baby, wanna shoot that? Sexy Claire, man. Man, I adore, like, this game. It's like, I also, of course, I care about the new upcoming Resident Evil 7 that most of us, we already saw, demos and gameplay and trailer and whatever. And while I respect the game, and also I understand that they're taking a little different take on the story, and they want to pay homage to the Silent Hills Kojima version that got cancelled, sadly. I don't really mind that they're doing that, but at the same time, I'm feeling like I'm not impressed with the game. I'm feeling like I'm loving Resident Evil Revelations 2 a hell of a lot better, And I just like more the gameplay of it. I like the fact that it's this mix of survival with action, and you can always fight back the enemies. It's not this shit that you walk in a corner and you look again and there is a fucking zombie behind you and kill you, like an auto, trigger a auto instant kill. And you know, I just am not fan of that shit. You know, I want to be able to always fight back if I can, to always do my own combat, you know, to put my own emotion in it. And I think this game, it really gives you that and more, you know. It's just, I don't know. I think that I'm gonna make a cut editing here. I'm gonna, I don't know. I don't think that I am not impressed at all about Resident Evil 7. Like, I mean, I like the way it look. Graphically, the game looks good, and I think we cannot open this one. Yes, we cannot. I think this game, to me, so far, is the last true Resident Evil game of the series, and I've been hoping that they will make a Revelations 3 where they bring back Billy Cohen and maybe Rebecca Chamber too can be with him, like, and they make the exact same formula like this, but make it, at the same time, its own unique game, and but that's exactly how I feel. I just hope that one day I will be impressed with Resident Evil Revelations 3 and they give me that, because if they do that, that's gonna be like my dream right there. And well, going back to the movies, I really want to see a remake, a reboot of the whole franchise, starting from Resident Evil 0 and then Resident Evil 1. I think it's possible to put two movies together, man, because one is a prequel of the other one, and when you see the ending of... Sorry, my microphone got turned off. So, what is this? Ooh, I'm gonna go back to the workbench, and then I return here. So when you see, the end of Resident Evil 0, okay? It is very much like the beginning of Resident Evil 1.
Do you think you can fly this?
Once I repair it, but there's not enough voltage. It needs a new battery and some fuel.
There's the battery.
Good work. Now see if you can scrounge up some fuel.
So yeah, just imagine if they could somehow put two movies, two stories from Resident Evil 0 to 1 combined into one whole movie. Shit.
Claire?
I know.
I guess we're not alone out here.
When we are ever alone, Claire, in a Resident Evil game. Now that will be just too epic to imagine, right? They give us two stories in one movie. Shit. There he is. Get in, Claire. Do your Valkyrie attack. Yeah. Suffer the Valkyrie's kiss. I am, I see this game, man, and I just saw, 5 seconds, 10 seconds from this game, and it is way more, what it makes me feel. It feels way more authentic and real and way more tense than anything that I can remember from all the shit Hollywood movies together into one, I am actually into this real like ranting mode that I really do want to I don't know, talk about it. But I got a lot in my mind. Sometimes I'm not even sure how to put everything together, but
Pedro!
Huh. Don't scare me like that, kid. Look, check out what I found. If you see any weak walls, I bet I could drill through.
it's definitely from Central America, Spanish.
See if there's anything we can use inside.
Alright, cute. Claire. Just look at this game, man. This game is awesome. Nice. Bullets. And those classic books. Resident Evil 1. Traveler's Diary. October 11. So I found this little island in a dusty old book. And it's not listed on any maps or anything. So I thought, cool. A chance for adventure on an uncharted island. I'm so there. October the 12th. So these youth have been debating what to do with me. How about letting me go? Sounds about right. Now October 19th. Oh, December now. December the 10th. December 26th. Water. God, please, water. Yeah, I really love the immersion that these books always give to the games. Well, I don't know what else to say, man. It's just, fuck the Hollywood movies, man. I really hope this last chapter will be the last one for real, and then we get a real reboot to the series. In the meantime, play this awesome game. Fuck those movies.